Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back another YgoPro duel video. A new Electromagnet Fusion Magnum 4K beat stick. 4000 attack, 4000 defense, level 10. It's not too easy to get on board. You need something like polymerization and the two big Magnet Warrior boss monsters. One of them is at 3 in the deck. The second one, the less usable here, is at 2 in the deck. Both are searchable by alpha, so there's no reason to max out two of them. I'm not playing a turbo-ish version with something like a Hero Lives, Blazeman, Prisma, since yeah, they don't really have synergy with the quote-unquote normal level 3 Electromagnet Warriors, level 4, level 3, so there's like zero synergy with that, and I think it's making the deck a little bit more inconsistent if you're playing those cards as well, since I want to keep the deck level 3 / rank 3 based and have access to the fusion as well. But yeah, outside of that, still playing Cupidity. I've played the deck without Cupidity and it's a big difference. Cupidity just gives the deck more options, 2 extra cards to work with. Sure, banishing 10 cards on top of your deck could be dangerous, especially by playing Brilliant Fusion as well. But those 2 new options, 2 cards to work with, it paid off. It paid off. So, but again, feel free to drop the Cupidity engine. Yeah, it's not really an engine, but feel free to drop Cupidity out of the main deck for something like Block Golem. Nexus is definitely possible, and Call of the Haunted as well. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, first duel against Red Eyes. Red Eyes got more support, as you already saw in the previous video. The opponent gets to start. Red Eyes Insight is an instant searcher for any Red Eyes spell or trap from the deck by sending a Red Eyes monster from your deck to the grave. So that's cool. That makes your Red Eyes Fusion searchable. Brilliant Fusion MVP in the deck, immediately setting up your Sentry. Is it Golem Sentry, the name? Not really sure, but the Golem, you know, the quote-unquote rock treeborn frog, and there is a return of the Red Eyes for another Red Eyes monster. Go for double Gargonic Guardian. I do have both Valkyrians in my hand, so now they are kinda dead, but if I'm able to draw into something like polymerization or that searcher that you can discard to search polymerization, okay, then it all works out. But yeah, anyway, so there's a 2 level 7, yeah, there are the 2 Red Eyes, so we can try to attack over both my monsters. Gospel does protect, I believe, one of his monsters, and lucky me, draw into that King of the Swamp. That's indeed the name I was looking for. It's a very old card, I believe, released in one of the tournament packs back in the day, like 2005, I think 2004, 2005, and I can go for the Magnum, the big-ass threat, but it's not really going to matter that much, so I can attack for game eventually. Next matchup is going to be against Cyber Angels, featuring the Herald. I get to start a double strike MVP, as you will see in a few moments, and Gargonic Guardian as well. Pot of Cupidity definitely paying off. I do banish 10 cards from the top of my deck, but I think I drew into a double Gamma, I believe. Gamma gives you the extra summon and the strike here coming through, because Herald of Perfection could have been a big threat, a big problem here for the deck. Have Polymerization in hand and draw into one of my Verkillions. Okay, so I can search the 3rd combo piece I need and go for Magnus here. And as well go for that Acid Golem, and that's more than enough to attack for game. So again, the Magnus not proving the fact that it can wall your opponent, but yeah, most of the time it's either not needed, you already have a nice board, your engine going, or yeah, sometimes it's just like all those dead cards. Polymerization could be a dead card, or those Valkyrian cards, that the big boss monsters can be dead. Well, not really the new Valkyrian, but the old one that needs normal monsters could be dead in your hand. So that's also one of the reasons why I like multiple trade-ins in the deck. Anyway, last match against Gradles, my new Gradle build. Still testing things out with the Gradle Junior. Hopefully, Gradles are getting like a new level 5 synchro that would make it much better. But I wasn't expecting the Kaiju. Well, I was expecting Kaiju, of course, but yeah, it kind of backfired here going for Felger. That's what I wanted to say. There is a Junior. I have to warning that since Junior can be a 1 card level 8 Gradle Synchro to pop, I think 3 cards indeed from the opponent, so I had to warn his monster. He goes for Coral Dragon, the weaker version of Brionac, the Synchro version of Brionac, I mean. Anyway, so Reborn the Sentry, I top deck into beta to search the alpha, but I think all of my big boss monsters for Electromagnet, yeah, the Valkyrians are out of the deck. I think one is banished as well due to Pot of Cupidity, but there is another Slumber, and that kind of blows, so he's able to attack over my Gamma Seal, my Sea Turtle, and he's going to search out another Radiant, so we know he has a Radiant, but I think my only option here is to go for another Gargonic Guardian to get rid of his Kaiju monster and to deal some damage in the process. And now, kinda crucial, he's dropped to 2k life points, and if you're playing something like BA or Burning Abyss, you know 2k or below is very dangerous for your opponent. It puts you in your the range of getting sharked, Nightmare Sharked. So Gamma into Alpha and Reborn that Sentry to pop his back row to make the field, at least to make the way clear, the path clear, so Nightmare Shark can steal the game here. But definitely one of the better duels I've had with the deck. Nice going back and forth between both players. Okay guys, again, this is currently my deck list. Feel free to leave opinions, suggestions of cards that I should play or drop or whatever, but all in all, I'm not really a huge fan of the big Magnum cards. It needs you to run those quote-unquote inconsistent cards like the Valkyrian boss monster and the Polymerization as well, and King of the Swamp as well. I'm a bit more fan of a quote-unquote pure version of your level 3 monsters and Mythic Water Dragon as well. And yeah, the field spell is good. Call of the Haunted MXC as well. Maybe the one block dragon, the block golem, could be here in the deck as well. But okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Leak me signing out. Peace.